Our beloved Jesus taught us time and again that the key to life is divine love. I, John the Beloved, come with my beloved Lady Fair Grace, your Cheryl Bench. And tonight we spread a divine blanket of holy love across the Middle East in answer to your prayers and songs and meditation. Our beloved Jesus taught us time and again that the key to life is divine love. And those of us who are privileged to walk with him, to commune with him and listen to the depth of what he received from on high of teaching, witnessing his ministry of healing and performing miracles. Our cells were raised up in the glory of his presence. And even now, Jesus stands in the atmosphere of earth, calling to many to return to righteousness, return to love, true brother-sisterhood, following that golden rule and the golden lines of divine force by which the universe was created and is still maintained and sustained. Oh, dearest hearts, if mankind could only learn the lesson of what happens when rancor and division ensues, first within the self and then between brother and brother, sister and sister. Resolution comes when divine surrender manifests and a new paradigm is established of divine trust, whereby love can be shared heart to heart. Those of different religions or spiritual movements can respect one another and get along without human judgment and the vicissitudes that create an ongoing battle between cultures and peoples. Yes, in one sense, the book of Revelation is being outplayed even now throughout the world. Yet, dearest ones, all the symbology embedded and etched within that tome, given to me by the angel who received it from the Lord Christ himself, is there for you to understand the dynamics of transformational change within self. For what you see in the outer world often is first manifesting within your own being. And to have full resolution, each one must go deeper in prayerful and meditative silence to access the divine self and the voice of holy reason. And then being obedient to those divine intimations and the radiance from on high that comes to the soul who has surrendered to the spiritual path of light, there can be a newness of resolution, refreshing currents of the sacred fire, and the restoration of peace among all peoples. Yes, this restoration is in the process of occurring even during the troubling waters of these moments in the timeless history of humanity. Your job as initiates is to hold that balance firmly within self, not swaying here or there, left or right, up or down, centered in the purity of every sacred moment that God gives to you as your life, to live in accord with what is true, real, divine, and holy. Expressing love at every turn, forgiveness unto all, including self, and harmonizing your life with such stupendous grace that everything that flows through your consciousness is uplifting, supportive, encouraging, and divinely orchestrated. Those whom you meet and smile upon, those whom you work with and cherish deeply, including your families, those whom you do not know yet, you see in society and in your cities, towns, and villages, all are a part of the same oneness of God's eternal presence everywhere. And when you can enter this field of unity and live in the integrity of that sacred space of oneness, then true divine love showers upon you its graces. The way is made plain before you. The initiations are passed with greater ease as you acquiesce to God's divine plan for you, outpictured day after day in humility, with that peace that passeth all understanding. Yes, the understanding of life itself, the spirit, the soul, and even the ego, which is being transcended and transmuted a little bit more each day. To know yourself is to know God within. Remember this truth. To truly know yourself is to know God within. And when you can, within the great silence, access the inner faculties within the crystal chamber of your heart that allows you to live in that integrated field of the harmonics of resonance through the purification of your thoughts, feelings, words, and deeds. Then, dearest ones, you can be with the Divine Mother and the glory of her appearance in the heavens, a witness to the transformation of earth. And in her wedding garment, placing all beneath her feet that is less than Christ's perfection, she stands to usher in a golden crystal age where all shall live in the true peace of the presence. All will understand what life is, born of God and always within God. So love one another as Jesus has told you. Let this love be rich, full, teeming with joy, reverent, and as pure as you can make it. Look upon each soul as God looks upon that one, and be refreshed in the spirit of that oneness, that peace, and that light each day. Tomorrow, as you know, is Palm Sunday. Oh, how we witnessed the Lord riding upon that donkey into Jerusalem, and many placing those palm fronds on the ground before him. Oh, if all could know the Yeshua that we knew and still know, feeling his love for all life, experiencing the light of his magnanimous presence, that even today exudes the saving grace of God's perfect light. Yes, pray to Jesus, the Prince of Peace and King of Kings, for the answer to every problem. He will never fail you. He is there for each and every one, and the magical and mystical and miraculous ability to answer every prayer in the highest and most optimal way for every soul. God bless you who pray unceasingly. God bless you who care to help others in need. And God bless you who remain in a state of grace through a prayerful and loving heart, always tending to the inner voice of God within, abiding in that state of holy equanimity and perfect Christ peace. God bless you, and good night.